If you strongly disagreed with one or more fellow board members, how would you handle that situation?
Communication. Communication is the most important. There's times that there's going to be disagreement between board members, but it comes down to communication and then finding a common ground together. And without exception, all of the board members and potential board members are good people who are willing to talk about that kind of stuff. So yeah, it comes down to communication, finding common ground, and a solution.
What is one thing you would like to see done or changed at Woodhaven, and why?
For the most part, I'm pretty happy with the way things operate here at Woodhaven. We've got a fantastic organization, a great board of directors, and a staff that really tries to be proactive in addressing everything that goes on. I think the one area where I would like to see improvement is perhaps in our comfort station facilities. Some of our comfort stations, they get so heavily used that I think more frequent refreshes would be in order, because that is an amenity that so many of our properties use on a regular basis, and therefore I'd like to see some upgrades done with those.
What do you enjoy most about Woodhaven?
Where do I start with an answer like that? I enjoy everything about Woodhaven. I'm passionate about Woodhaven, I think more so than most people, and that's why I'm involved in this process. And the neat thing about Woodhaven is that when our property owners come in that gate, we're not from Chicago or a suburb or even from out of state. We're all Woodhaven owners and Woodhaven family, most importantly. And that's what I think brings a smile to my face when I'm here, is seeing the common ground between people from so many diverse backgrounds.
What past board decision would you want to change, and how?
You know, the funny thing is that I don't think a lot of our property owners understand that when something is brought before the board of directors for a decision, it has had a long and winding path to get there. Meaning it's usually gone through committee, and the committees will tear whatever the idea is down, rebuild it, debate it, discuss it, and then try to put forth the best thing possible for the board of directors to address. And so off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that I strongly disagreed with that I would want to change. Usually the board decisions are unanimous, and there's a reason for that, and that is what I just described, the committees and things like that. So I don't think I would change anything from the past.
Explain how you would separate your opinions as a property owner from your duties as a board member.
Great question. Being a board member and a property owner go hand in hand, and I don't think that it is about my individual opinion. I've had opinions on things that I ultimately went against as a board member. And I would use the gaming parlor in the bank space as a prime example of that. I was in favor of bringing gaming into the bank space because of the potential revenue that would be brought in to Woodhaven, but ultimately the property owners that I heard from, a vast majority of them were against bringing gaming in. And so when it came time to vote on that topic, my vote was no. And so I had to remove my opinion as a property owner and look at the issue as a board member representing all property owners.